Big should be the one taking this home. They've buffed their roster themselves not too long ago. I think the pickups they've gone for are fantastic. And already, we're looking like we're going to see a retake on this A site. Keto going to be sat in the corner. Needs a kill. And actually, with that failed attempt, that's going to allow for some decent control for the T side.
Yeah, I mean, going straight down there makes things quite awkward. It gives the full CT control, as you said. And with that, they're going to even try and go further forward. The flash goes in. Not expecting perhaps all of the players to be there pretty much, but it still works out in their favor, managing to trade successfully into the 3-on-1 and just giving up the spawn at that point. Now Tizian left, trying to work his way back in. He at least has a smoke and a kit here, but it's going to be tough. And I think Friend up on top of a triple should be able to catch him. Actually, the smoke makes it a little bit easier to go forward, but a little bit of a gap.
As said, it's a newish team in terms of their roster, so they're not really going to be able to have too much in-depth strategy. Dear Lord.
Making things a little bit easier for themselves. 45 seconds left, and Illuminar, they're just going to run a straight up short here. Two players actually playing around the apartments at the moment, so a little bit awkward. You can see both of them actually up on balcony trying to fight this with the Deagles, and again connecting a small bit of damage, but not actually able to find any frags off of it. Going down, the B-bomb site now being lost. If they don't get a kill within a couple of seconds here, they just have to save, and especially now as tabseN goes down, I think best option is to try and save the scout with the pistol to give themselves something in the next round to do damage with, but I mean...
It will be a second round on the board for Illuminar. Of course, we are just waiting for the rifles. Another kill even coming in as he switches his gaze. That'll be Jedka down and a little bit of extra cash. And he just jumped by accident. I don't know if he was scroll wheeling or what just happened, but he jumped, gave his position away, and Jedka gets a very easy kill.
A couple of kills being brought back elsewhere. You've seen that lurker towards B being taken down, and in the meantime, Sirison peeking back in towards the bottom of the steps manages to pick off Jedka eventually, so he has been finally taken out. With that now, a 3-on-2, the weapon as well in the hands of Tizian here. The AK, he's been given some time to rotate around towards the CT spawn. And I was going to say maybe a flash over the steps could be useful here, but it's Reitz that has the only flashes, so he's just going to go forward. I mean, tabseN only having a USP, of course, he's the man in front of that smoke towards the steps, so he's not really able to do too much. But in the meantime, Tizian drops the bomb. Plenty of time, at least, there for Friend, but he's not too sure about the fact that Sirison has actually been able to push towards the steps already. Spots him out, looking to try and force the fight, but Sirison gets the tag in the end. Looking for a little bit more, but at most just delaying to give Tizian time. And indeed, he comes back through connector to help out.
A little bit of team damage onto Keto, but that's almost just a fake out. There's no one there until Tara's such a strong position at the top of mid. Known for getting aggressive on Mirage, and it seemed like they definitely weren't prepared for it here.
If the Illuminar were to go towards B and they got two openings on only two defenders, suddenly there's the opportunity right back into the round, and with this they can also just play the CT retake, so that is a little bit smarter, try and even extend the advantage a bit further, perhaps before the bomb was to go down, but I mean, that's not even looking too likely at this point. Being picked off one by one, we've seen tabseN peek in and get that info very early on about that one player going up short, and also seen one in towards connector. And now the final two players trying to move forward, going to have to deal with Keto and tabseN, both of these players set up in the CT spawn. I mean, there's a chance if they get both of the kills instantly and don't take too much damage, but that's not going to be allowed. tabseN lets Keto take a swing. They don't want to let the momentum get out of control at this point. One positive being Illuminar, they've got themselves actually the full mid control early on, and I was going to say, the Big weren't really trying to challenge, but Mono trying to fight towards connector. One player also creeping out a ramp, but in the meantime, tabseN actually also getting one from around jungle, so they pulled it back in favor of Big once again. One thing here from Illuminar is they're all playing very individual. There's no real possibilities for the trades. Thankfully, Friend does actually manage to get one on the A bomb site. Spots one on short as well. Okay, the man is just continuing to tap heads at this point. Finishes off tabseN, who had already been taken down low. This is just crumbled. They're running it straight back towards B.
Where this last player is going to be Keto. 35 seconds, so bomb comfortably going to be planted. Does manage a singular kill, but with the amount of utility, you'd need basically a miracle here, and he's not going to get one. Friend closing things out. 4 kills in the round.
Creep out, and this could catch him completely off guard, but he looks up. Did he spot the back? Apparently not. Fortunately, tabseN comes in to try and give him some assistance, but not before he goes down, and tabseN himself only able to get one. So with some utility remaining here, the smokes and flashes, they can be used. They should give him the bomb plant, and indeed it goes down now. 4-on-3. Okay, there's one from Xanthars. Doesn't manage to stop the bomb plant, but denies Jedka being able to fall back into the after plant himself to try and help out. So 3v3.
Yeah, a bit of a pre-fire to try and clear anybody out from under dark, but it's not going to be the case. And
oh
push from Searson's going to be important. The smoke goes down. He actually gets the kill before it actually pops. And now this becomes impossible. There's no way they win this. This bomb is not planted in the right position for them to deny anything. So a very easy defusal in the end. A little bit too reliant.
No one really in a position to quick rotate. As I say, that Tabson has begun to move, and obviously with the smoke and the molly down, you do see Illuminar being delayed quite heavily, but they will eventually get to go forward. Santeris finds one before being blinded off the angle. There's a player in towards bench as well. That's Tizzy, and he's able to get a frag also before going down. Santeris gets his second. Oh, pushing straight out of kitchen. That's risky from Tizzy, and I think at that point you may just want to try and keep the 3-on-2 for the retake because his teammates are nowhere nearby. They also don't have a defuse kit. So I guess that really could have helped actually denying the bomb plant, but it was too risky.
Oh, Keto looking to try and make his way back in from short sis, and also going to be here. Nice flashbang, but they're not going to get anything from it. And now it's left onto Innocent. Clinical with the first shot. Needs to try and stop Searson from clutching out this round. An important one in terms of economy for them, and he's not going to expect him to just sneak his way around the corner. The kit won't matter in the end. A little bit surprised, but I guess it's just because there was only one player surviving, so they're trying to break the economy. It would give them a much better chance of getting back into things. Tabson is in a great position, and yeah, you're right, the bomb's been dropped into mid. Innocent might have the timing onto Keto at least, so keep the man advantage away from the CT side, at least for a second or two, and just trades back and forward for now, but the CT side have come out on top. Innocent in his original position is going to have a lot of work to do here. Bomb down in mid. I think the only real saving grace is he's got a lot of time, but
it's just not ideal. If he gets himself one kill, then his position is going to be known. The other two players will just look to try and put it together. And it seems like Tizian should have it anyway. Indeed.
Deeg sounds like that's a cool name.
Band name, yeah. You can have it, Tom. I'll let you. Searson, though, he has the opening kill here, finding Mono, and unfortunately stopping him from being able to find anything in this round at all. He is also looking to escape back through connector, and I think he will be able to do so. A couple of players haven't actually got aggressive up short. I was thinking Friend maybe could have took him down as he was retreating, but apparently not. Instead, going to be in towards ladder for the moment alongside...
We've seen, but they got aggressive into the ramp. They knew there was no one there. They're actually going to try and go through it, and Tizian's position is so valuable. The bomb can't push anymore. This whole strategy is just fallen into the trash. They can't deal with Tabson either. That silenced them for doing the work. And even a little bit of a treat for Searson, getting to fall down from above.
And now we're seeing Illuminar going to go in for these quick plays. They leave one player at least putting a bit of presence over towards B, but it doesn't seem like it's really done too much because they peeked on mid, they've got the info about what's going on. Keto actually only able to get one before going down, but also that one player in mid, if he's not able to find anything, then they're in trouble because now Big, they've gotten themselves back the advantage. They're happy enough to be playing retake at this point. They have a bit of utility remaining. But I do like that Friend has actually gotten aggressive into the CT spawn. I think the foot of Reet's unfortunately giving him away right there.
Again, we're in a clutch situation and it's not looking good. Innocent. He's put up some decent numbers in some of these matches so far for Illuminar, but this is an impossibility, being surrounded by the players from Big. Again, it's a bomb plant, which seems to be something that...
Keep reinvesting into the current round, really, for when you do lose a few players. So let's see. I mean, Big, they're building up some money on a few of the players, and the confidence also beginning to grow. Tizian straight up towards top mid, flashed in by Tabson, tempted to reface. I was going to say that could be a little bit of a mistake. I think they should be happy with the one-man advantage, and indeed they are, because they also have aggression elsewhere. Searson doesn't get the kill, but he does manage to tag Mono down towards 16 health, which obviously is going to make things so much harder when already they are outnumbered at this point.
And I'm not actually sure what that's going to be. They're going to try and split towards the connector. The final Molotov's going to go down to clear out short, but now they have nothing for the site. They have to clear everything manually. It just has to be them peeking into the angles and hoping there's no one there. They haven't spotted out on Taurus. That shot from Keto was gross. And this is going to be as easy as you like. Just Reet's remaining. 18 seconds. Hey, he gets a second shot.
Ooh. I think Friend is going to get flashed over. I was going to say the timing could work out perfectly here for him, which it did because Tabson wasn't even blinded by that flash, but either way, the opening kill finally actually going to be going over towards Illuminar. One of the first few times we've seen this happen, but it doesn't last very long at all. Searson, despite being tagged up by Yedker earlier on, gets his revenge. And now Keto, he is so patient, lets two players walk out ramp. 2 free headshots to be found, and he just decimates the push. The final 2 players in connector, I'm not sure why they were even pushing onto A. The bomb's all the way back in spawn. Like, what's going on? Oh, flash in the window as well. It forces Reet's to turn away. That is the only way to make it back through that, really, when there's someone holding jungle.
Well, at least he's got the bomb.
Yeah, that's usually step one.
To B, he's just got to dodge past Searson's AWP. And Zontares. Not going to happen. Again,
this is when you may begin to believe a little bit, but here we go. Quick round going to be coming in by Big right now, trying to just rush down through under towards Connector. But Reitz and Innocent each able to pick one off initially. And Reitz comes back in, hungry for more. Importantly, drops the bomb. Knows Tabson is now the last man left on short. And
3 players sat fairly deep within the site. They're also going to have Friend, at least initially, around their connector, but he has to go rotating. He has to go back because, in the meantime, Big have gone splitting into the B site.
Ooh, jumping across from the bricks. It did take the attention of Friend, but he's still able to get himself 1 kill. Fortunately, Sirison and then Tizian going to be able to trade it back. Still a bit of utility also in play here for the T side to try and lock off those rotation points. As you can see, smoke towards the door and the Molotov coming back in return, not quite managing to deny the bomb plant. So it goes down, planted over for short right now. It looks like they are going to be trying to get a little bit of control around that area. Maybe it could be worthwhile for Yedgar to upgrade, or perhaps he could even just give that to someone so they can get even extra nades.
Stuck in the mud and up against 14 rounds to 5. Friend aggressively peeking into mid, though, is going to get that opener. That's Zontara's gone. He goes for the repeat, though, and Searson's going to find the trade. Not sure I'm a fan of that. That's so risky when you know there's an AWP on the other side. There was a bit of utility expended, but it doesn't look like it really connected. Nade from Innocent.
But so far, Illuminar, they're taking a while with the rotation because it does seem like there is the possibility of it being a fake just by how slow it's been. At this point, they definitely know because of the amount of nades being thrown down. But there's still 1 quick kill being found by Innocent. He's managed to transition to the back of the bomb site where he can just continue trying to stay alive and at this point likely win them the round with it because there's only 10 seconds left. And yeah, Keto taps the bomb. Okay, that may bait out the peak. Innocent, though, still catches the player in the back, and then Mono immediately ready to peek back in and trade it out himself. So 3 or 4 of their players are put down onto a double eco, which obviously they can't afford, so it would probably be a force buy. So especially in this round now, a big word to take this. I think they have the opportunity to go ahead and just try and close this one out. And there is a massive opening towards mid from Sirison to work with, and they're just going to go straight towards that B split. At the moment, it's only Mono. He's trying to rotate back in through kitchen, gets domed instantly. And now Friend, let's see if he can maybe pick a couple off on the cross. If not, then it's going to be tough. I mean, the only positive is that the bomb for the T side coming out of the apartment, so that's going to get planted either way, so they didn't even have to go forward.
The pain train begins.
No way they expect this. He's not going to let these weapons be saved. He probably has both of these kills. There's the first. Swings out, spots the second player in the CT spawn. Reit's also being pushed in from behind, so he is not going to survive, or at least very unlikely. And
wow, this is what I was expecting last round. Looking to take the fight, looking to get in the faces. They don't have much in this one, so taking some risks, and he's going to get the opening pick, but the trade's coming back thick and fast. He ran out of ammo. And while the remaining few players, at least there's a gun down. Can Innocent do anything? I think he's peeked away at the wrong time. That is really unlucky. He's dead for sure.
Bye. Oh, did Mono just get a collab with the Deagle? And actually catch that from his perspective. Okay. He's given them a chance here for sure. The bomb's actually dropped down on short as well. Tizian coming out of apps right now. Xanter's obviously being in towards window. This should be known as he got himself that 1 kill. It's really Reitz right now that they're not 100% sure about. They do know he's not on B, obviously, so they don't know. So they know they can take that at least out of the equation, but they don't know exactly where he's going to be coming from elsewhere. Right now, trying to work his way into the CT spawn to see if he can maybe help out his teammate around the window. Unfortunately, Mono peeking in, going to end up going down. He had to kind of, at that point, he couldn't show himself to the player creeping out short, so it was pick one of the 2 evils, really, and it doesn't work out for him. All on Reitz. No. He's going back B as well. Seems to think it's going to be a B hit in the end. Unfortunately, not the case. I don't know if he heard the smoke going down. Maybe he didn't. At that point, I think he should have given it away to him, but not happening. Rotating in through short. He doesn't have a kit. Obviously, he does at least have a smoke, but a full 10-second defuse needed. Full health on both of the players as well. But there's a weapon. Gives me some hope.
Oh, they know where he is, though. Zontara is just around the corner, and we'll take the wide angle just to make sure that that kill is as easy as it gets.